So we're out doing a little exploring in the state forest, and we're driving past and we see these. These are edible mushrooms. They are chicken of the woods.
There's two kinds of chicken. This would be the yellow bottom chicken.
I'll come in a little closer.
There's another kind. These primarily grow in a shelf-like fashion off of usually stumps or living trees. The white bottom chicken grows beside the stump or beside the tree and is more of a rosette pattern as opposed to being shelves like this. Both edible, both pretty good, and they're called chicken because they have the texture and taste very similar to chicken when you make them up. Good mushroom. Alright, this is a kind of bolete. I'm not really up on my species on these. Some of these you can eat, some you can't. But the really cool thing about these is on the bottom where it's yellow, it's called blue staining. Is that not cool? It's a very quick response. But like I say, I'm not really up on these, so I don't know which ones you dare and dare not eat. But that part there is cool. Alright, so the wife's on a roll today, spying stuff out the window. These are a different kind of edible mushroom. These are chanterelles.
The sun's glaring on it. Try pulling it into the shade, maybe. There I can see it much better.
So these have sort of an apricot flavor to them. Very sought after edible. It's kind of late in the season for them. Kind of surprised to see them, but there's a few here. There's a dried up one over there.
Get close on this so you can see here. They're really orange looking. They're showing up kind of yellow, it looks like on the screen, but they're more of an orange color.
They even smell it like an apricot.
I like these mushrooms. They're one of the ones I think are really good.
Okay. Alright. This little guy here is a non-edible called a jack-o'-lantern. It's bright orange just like the chicken that we saw earlier, and it fools you because our vehicle is right out there. Driving by, you look, you think, oh, there's some chicken, but these are jack-o'-lanterns. They're non-edible. They have gills like such, whereas the chicken is a polypore, which means it has holes instead of gills. And these have a cool thing that they glow at night. We've never witnessed it, but they're supposed to have an eerie green glow to them at night, so that's a cool thing. Alright, so we found a couple of different stumps with chicken of the woods on, so we're going to harvest a little bit. With the yellow bottom chicken that grows directly off of the tree or stump, where it's nearest the tree or the stump, it gets a little bit woody back there. It's not quite as good a eating there. So what you do, you just come out. A lot of guys say you take the knife and you just run back till you start meeting resistance. Oftentimes you can see that color change right there, and you just trim that right around. And there you can see the bright yellow bottom. The Latin name for this has sulfurous in it, which sulfur of course is yellow. So we're going to harvest a little bit of this, and I'll probably leave a few of these fronds just so it reseeds. And the spore for this particular mushroom, I don't know how good that camera will do, but if you look, there's just tiny little pores, and in a cross section they're actually tubes rather than gills. This is a polypore, and that's where the spores come out.
Okay.